Hey everybody, this is Cartoons and Collecting, and I got some really cool banknotes to show. I did a video of this one here, which is the Bank of Canada issue of 1935, and I mentioned in the video that this banknote was done in both French and English. As I mentioned, the $1 bill of 1935, it came in both the French and the English separate. Like this one's written in French, and they had the 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, $25 bill, 50, 100. They had the $500 bill and 1,000. And I got some really good copies. Like this one here is original. This one here has been graded at 40 extra fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move a bunch of my banknotes over a bit. And these ones here are copies, okay? They're all copies. They're not original. But they're an awesome representation of the banknotes we used to have in 1935. As I mentioned, they're all copies. So this is what our one used to look like with, and that's King George V. And the 2, and that one would have been Queen Mary on the 2. And the 5. And I believe this one here is the one that abdicated the throne. That would be King Edward VIII, I believe. And I'll just show you what the backs look like here. Now, even though they're not real, they're a beautiful representation of the bills we used to have, which are super rare and super expensive. So that's the 2 and the 5. And then we got the 10 here. And the 20. Believe it or not, that is Princess Elizabeth before she became queen. And that's the 1935 copy of the 20. This is the $25 bill we used to have. And believe it or not, yes, Canada used to have a $25 bill. And that was to commemorate the 25th anniversary of King George V and Queen Mary. Let's just see what the backs look like. So that's the back of the 10, the 20, and the 25. Like these are super, super rare, expensive notes. Would be in the thousands to get them in really good shape like this. And this is the 50. And that there, I believe, is King George VI on the 50. And that's the 100. And that's the $500 bill. The French version of this bill is the most expensive banknote in Canada. Like the 500 in French, very expensive. I believe it's in the hundreds of thousands. And this is the $1,000 bill we used to have. And we'll just check out what the backs look like. So that's the back of the 50. The 100. That's the back of the 500. And that's the back of the 1,000. Very, very cool, even though they're not real. They're just a really nice example of the banknotes we used to have. This is Cartoons and Collecting. Take care, everybody.